Hello everyone, I'm back with another video. This one's gonna be a little different. I know I talk a lot about books and stuff that I've been reading on this channel. Uh, it's one of the things I really enjoy doing is talking about stuff like this. But in this instance, I wanted to basically just kind of talk about and look over the stuff that I've read this year. The video is going to be less so about the list, although I am going to show you. But it's more just some of the stats that I pulled once we hit the end of June. This list is accurate as of the end of June of this year. And I wanted to have this video done and possibly even up at the start of July, but yesterday, it's the 2nd as of the day of recording, but circumstances got in my way and it just wasn't happening. I don't have this set on like a tripod or anything. I'm literally just holding it and I have my screen blown up a little bit. Okay, I think that works. You're still able to see things. You're able to see everything, hopefully. So hopefully the shaky cam doesn't bug people so much. But mainly I was just interested in, like, the stats that I had pulled. So, like, at the halfway mark, we've hit July, and we've kind of hit a point where basically from like the end of last month, like the end of June with Shattered Gods Book 7 coming out. From the end of that month now till the end of the year, there's basically at least one book coming out every month from now till the end of 2024 that I really want to read. So my TBR pile is going to take a bit of a hit. And all those numbers are down at the bottom of the document. So let me first just kind of explain, like, my little system of this document. It's basically the list of books that I've read this year in the order I've read them. Next to, so you will have, the series. If I decided to put it, I didn't put it here for Fractal Noise, even though it's part of the Fractalverse. You'll have the series, possibly the title, who it's by, and in what medium I read this. So whether it was an audiobook or, an actual physical book, like for Equal Rights by Terry Pratchett, or comics. You're gonna see a lot of comics on this list that I've noticed. And like, if it was a reread, I reread Fractal Noise just because I wanted to listen to Jennifer Hale do a Russian accent. So again, I'm just gonna kind of slowly scroll through this list, and you can pause and actually take a look at everything that I've gone through so far this year. And one of the things you will also notice is that some of the titles are underlined. In the case of the underlined titles, they were books that I really, really liked. So, I think further up in the top and closer to the bottom, we had the two books 1 and 2 of Legacy of the Mercenary King by Nick Martell, which I've thoroughly enjoyed. I am intending to try and finish the trilogy before the end of the year. The Hitchhiker, you see here by Gabriel Bergmoser, which is free on Audible if you have a membership to them. that that book is something. It had twists in it that I did not see coming at all. And at one point, I was left standing just like at my job, and just like one of the twists hit, and I was just like standing there wide-eyed and kind of horrified. And also, there is a certain Bee Gees song I cannot listen to anymore because, and I actually talked to the author on Twitter about this, about just there's a certain, I don't want to ruin it because it's worth reading or listening to, rather. There's a certain Bee Gees song that is referenced in the story. It's attributed to a certain character, and the lyrics of the actual song hit differently when attributed to the story. And, like, I mentioned that to him, and he's just like, yeah, that was a happy accident. So, anyway, that enough of me talking about that. So as you can see, there's some things like the Venom books, a couple of them. You'll notice pretty much all the Cradle books that I have read so far this year. There's Predator and Wolverine, Predator vs. Wolverine, which I talked about in my last video that went up last week. Good Omens by Sir Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman. I don't need to give that book any more praise. People have talked about it. Yeah. It's great. I want to watch the show eventually. So, as of the end of June, I have read between actual physical books, audiobooks, comics, that sort of deal. I have read 78 books in the past 6 months. And now here's the actual, like, stats. Like I said, the current total is at 78. The number of audiobooks is 17. The number of novels is 19, which honestly I thought that would be, like, lower than the audiobooks. The number of comics is 42. I have read a lot of comics this year. And rereads have been 3. And I'm pretty sure it was 2 Sandman comics and Fractal Noise. And, of course, my new reads is 75. So, here you see, like, my current TBR list. I don't have, like, the full list of books of stuff that I want to read. And, my current list is at 54. Which is, I think, about 30 books lower than it was at the end of January, at the end of December last year. And I hear what you're saying. Will, how have you only gone through 30 books on your TBR if you've read 75 books this year? I have bought a lot more books. And, but there's 5 of these books you see here without pre-orders. What the current number count would be is actually 49. So there's 5 books currently that I have ordered through either Kickstarter or pre-order that obviously have not arrived yet, with Stormlight 5, Wind and Truth being among those 5. Always pre-order books. It helps authors out. Never pre-order video games, though. Sorry, I need a drink after that. But anyway, so that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. I'm curious to see how I'm going to end at the, like, how this list is going to look at the end of 2024. I will probably do another video similar to this on December 31st. And just kind of look at it. I need to set up, like, the books that I want to get through this year still. And, I will probably tweet out a picture of those. Just look for my YouTube name if you want to check that out. Or don't, that's fine. Twitter's a cesspool. But anyway, yeah. I don't know how many people are actually going to care about this video. This is just something that interested me and I wanted to take a look at it. Which is kind of the point of my channel. It's just stuff that I'm interested in talking about. Anyway, I will see you guys next time.